Give my camera a second, please. It's like, there it goes. It's doing a little bit of, I don't know, and then eventually it comes around. So anyways, welcome to the channel. As you can see, I don't have all of my face on because I did receive some goodies from Grwm Beauty. This is a new brand to me. I feel like it's very much an indie brand, and I got to pick out a couple of their eyeshadow palettes, some of their highlighters, a couple brushes and everything, and I thought it would be fun to sit down and create a look with them. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Rhonda, and over here is a judgment-free, drama-free, stress-free mother trucking zone where we keep it cute or put it on mute. We have a good old time playing in makeup, trying makeup on, and remembering at the end of the day, it washes off. It's not that serious. We're here to have a good time for a long time. Sorry, I've been up and down, and my nose is just here for looks. Allergies are no, when I had gone to Florida, if you guys had seen that vlog, it should already be up, but I went to Florida and Haley and I stayed in a room that must have had a pet. I know for a fact it had to have had a pet because I could smell it, and I'm allergic to the world. So it's this. We've only been back like a week and a half, but my husband and I, we go camping all the time too, so it's just, yeah, so it's not like I have a really good productive nose anyways. Hi, I'm making it weird. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my YouTube members. You don't have to help support the channel, but you choose to, and I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you to those of you that are clicking this new thing called the thanks button on YouTube, where you can actually tip your content creator that you're watching. Can I just say thank you guys bunches and bunches. It is very helpful. And let's go ahead, and I want to show you guys some of the products that I did pick out. So Grwm Beauty, they had the Adventure palette, and it's really a nice little website. I'll have it linked down below for you all. You've got this nice like artwork on the box, and then it matches on the palette, and the palette is like your standard type of cardboard packaging, but it's kind of like a trifold. Like, you open it here, and then you open it again, and you do have a mirror. And then look at these really pretty, fun colors. I just thought they were so gorgeous. You guys know I've been into, like, this crazy green thing lately. Like, I just love greens, and I have it upside down. So anyways, that's what it's gonna look like, and it's like a nice magnetic closure. And then here is the back of the palette, but it's very artsy. I think it's really pretty, and I mean, I don't know, I like the color story. It's different, and I may need to jump into my palette because, as you all know, your girl is a neutral lover at heart, neutral queen. So I may jump into maybe Fam Bam, maybe Soulmate, and maybe Mom Life to incorporate. So this shade right here, Heal, it does feel like it is a pressed glitter. I'm just gonna do it on here and just swatch some of these shades for y'all. Okay, so so I'm not really getting oh, there we go. We really gotta warm it up. So it's gonna probably be one of those colors that you need to like dab on there. So there's just a few of the swatches, which you can see, like they're pretty. I don't know, like I said, I just feel like swatches just don't tell the full story. It's more or less like, let's see how they apply on the lids. The next palette is the Harbinger. Probably said that incorrectly, but again, it's another palette with like really interesting artwork on here. And then same similar type of packaging, and there's the palette. Very pretty jewel tones. The Abyss, I did it upside down again. I really like that shade. It's kind of like a cool tone shimmery brown. Those two shades are really pretty. Those are the two palettes. We're going to create some sort of look. And then I did pick up two of their highlighters. Like I said, this brand and everything is totally new to me. Oh my gosh, I just looked over at my ALEX and there is these little shelves. If you guys don't know, I will be redoing, organizing, and I did get some new like IKEA drawers and stuff to put up in this beauty room. And I just looked over and there's some like on sale, and they're really cute. I thought I was gonna just do all straight IKEA type of dealio, similar to what I have behind me. These are just from, Rhonda, you have sharp scissors. These are just from Michael's. The IKEA drawers, the Alex drawers, they were actually on sale. So I went ahead and I picked some up, but then Amazon has some really pretty like white and gold shelves, and I'm like, ooh, that's kind of nice too. I don't flippin' know. Like I told you guys before, I have lots of ideas going in my brain all the time. I have ADHD. And stuff. And with that being said, my brain is just a constant, like, it's just executing things. That is why my husband is so wonderful. I feel like every Gemini needs a Virgo in their life because they're rational. My son is a Virgo and he's definitely rational. So this is the highlighter, and this is in 01 Pyro. Oh, it's really pretty. It's kind of like an iridescent-y duo shift. So you've got some pinks and some golds and some orange in there as well. Really pretty. I thought it was going to be chunky. It's not chunky at all. Got a couple of them I'm looking at, and I've got my AL Lex, you know, whatever. I'm not trying to set yours off. That's why I'm spelling it out. It just gave me a notification. It's on sale now, and I'm like, oh, dang, it was a pretty good deal before. Now it's even better. Okay, this is 03 Geo. Oh my gosh, it looks literally the same, but when we swatch, oh yeah, this is more of like a champagne-y gold kind of shifty shade. So definitely more in the yellow. That's actually really pretty too. I don't know if that's in focus. And I did pick up 2 of their brushes. Wow, these are like heavy duty. These are pretty. So I've got a slanted one, and then I got the E06, kind of like a nice little fluffy brush. Oh wow, and look at that. They actually included like collector cards that match. This is really cute. I think I really want to go in with this adventure palette. Start off with my comfort zone first. Y'all know how your girl is. Y'all know how your girl is. I'm gonna go in with Fam Bam, and I'm just gonna put that as my transition shade. This is like my cozy shade. So I'm just gonna tap, tap, dab, dab that right into the crease and a little above, because I do have slightly hooded lids. So this is the way that I kind of prep my lids to kind of give it a little bit more of an appearance of real estate there. If you guys are interested in picking up my palette, it is of course available at OFRA Cosmetics. And thank you if you do decide to pick it up. Code HOTMESS will save you 20% off site-wide repeatedly. But I feel like if I tap, tap, dab, dab, and this is going to be repeat if you've been with me for a while, but the reason I do it is because if I go straight into a windshield wiper motion or trying to circular motion or whatever right through there, I get skipping because I do have slightly mature lids, slightly hooded lids, so it's a bit of a struggle. So I'm gonna lay that down. That is my comfort color, and I feel like after I've applied that, I can conquer the world. So we're gonna jump into the adventure palette, and I'm really feeling this green. I kind of like the way it's set up. It's kind of cooler tones over here, some warmer tones over here. This yellow is really pretty, but it's a shimmer. So I'm gonna stick with mattes because again, I gotta stick with comfort before I add any shimmer. So I'm gonna just kind of go in with this shade called EXP a little bit lower on the lid and tap that in. Add it a little up high over top of Fam Bam and just build that up over that transition. Listen, you do what you gotta do to make colorful looks comfortable for you. This is what I have to do. I know some people will be like, well, why are you covering over? That's just how my brain works. That's just what I have to do. Remember, it's just makeup. It washes off. Yes, I know it kind of muddies this green a little bit. This is how I have to work. Okay. I'm just gonna keep adding and pressing in this color. It is laying down very nicely. So I'm gonna take whatever's left over and I'm gonna just lightly put it halfway underneath the eye. And then I have to go into this Ruins shade because it literally matches my outfit. So I'm gonna jump into this shade, and I think I'm gonna just put it all over my lid. As far as the formula, it's very easy to build up and blend out, which I like. It's definitely outside my cozy zone. I actually like those two together. I think I'm going to add a little bit. I don't want to get too crazy with it, which I feel like could easily happen. So I am going to maybe go into this Dungeon shade and just put it in the outer V portion. The nice chocolatey shade. Oh my, okay. This is beautiful. What I really like is the fact that while I'm putting this on the lid, it's not taking away any of the Ruins shade, which I feel like that is always typically a struggle that I have with these kind of greens and blues, is they just kind of start to disappear. I like the way everything is meshing together. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to just go into this Maze shade right here with my finger. It's a really pretty like shimmer, and I'm going to kind of plop that right where the Ruin shade and the Dungeon shade meet. Kind of blend that from the middle to almost the end. And I feel like if you wet your brush and applied it, you'd get more of a payoff. There's a popular recipe that just popped up on my AL, you know, and it just reminded me I need to sign up for Green Chef. I'm at a point, once again, in my life where I need to come up with creative ideas, and I just don't have the time. Like, I'm constantly busy between, oh, I made a mess, between my, you know, kids and life and everything, that I feel like Green Chef is going to be a good opportunity for me to be able to put meals on the table and feed my family. Okay, so I had major fallout, and that's why a lot of people do their makeup after, but I don't, so whatever. But I feel like just I should sign up for Green Chef for a little bit. I actually worked with them a few months ago, and their food was really good, and a lot of it, they have organic, and then they have different like low carb options and everything. This isn't sponsored, by the way, but yeah, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and sign up and start doing that, because with school starting back and the kids in college, and we're just busy, you know, and with work, and I'm totally blessed. I love my job, but it's crazy, you know, and I feel like I said, I'm just really struggling when it comes to dinners. And even my son made a comment. He's like, Mom, like, no offense, but like, what happened to dinner? And I'm like, okay. Like, when your kids make the comment, you're like, okay, fine. For my liner, I'm gonna go in, I got this dual liner. It's like chocolate brown and bronze. I don't even know the brand. It was in some sort of subscription box. So the darker shade I'm going to do on my tight line, and on my waterline I'll do the lighter. But the nice thing with Green Chef is it comes pre-packaged and everything, and my kids can literally start cooking it. Well, maybe I'm busy doing something, you know what I mean? And that makes it really nice, because they're learning to cook and they're helping me out. So that definitely reminded me to go ahead and sign up. They'd given me like a 60% off coupon. If you guys are interested, I'll link it below. I don't know if it still works, fingers crossed that it does. But yeah, I'm gonna sign up. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. Now, there is nothing on my lashes, and I don't pinch them too hard, just enough, just a little bit. But some people I know will put mascara on and then curl their lashes. I am not that kind of person. I can't do that. I'm going to use the What's Up Beauty mascara. Alright, so I did go ahead and put some lashes on. It's so funny to see like this much darkness on my eyeballs. So as far as the actual formula goes, it's staying put. It's pretty. It's just a very So for lips, before I get into highlighter, I have to calm myself down, because I do feel like there's a lot going on here. So I'm going to just go ahead and line my lips with Bel Air from Gerard Cosmetics. And then I'm going to go in, of course, with Hotmess Momma, which is my liquid lipstick with OFRA Cosmetics. Now keep in mind, when it comes to this liquid lippy, if you want to change the undertone a little bit, if you want it deeper, if you want it darker, if you want it pinker, if you want it warmer, use a different color lip liner and you'll be able to achieve that. That's the beauty of this liquid lip, is the fact that it's universal and you can change it to work for you. I like to press it into my lips. I may add Butterfly Kisses, which is my lip gloss, and you can see the liquid lippy that I created, it definitely has that undertone in there to help your teeth look whiter, because if you're like me, you're sitting around coffee strong all day mother trucking long. So I wanted to create a liquid lipstick that wasn't going to show your love of coffee. You can just talk about your love of coffee, you know? God, I love coffee so much. All right, going in with my blinged brush, and I'm gonna just mix them both together. You know how much I love to mix things. A little bit here, a little bit there. Mix them both. Choo-choo. Okay, so it's not like a crazy type of payoff, but it is there. It's pretty. Kind of like melts into the skin. I mean, you can see it. So you've got, like, you guys can see it's a little bit of a shifty highlight. It's pretty. It's definitely really nice, and it's funny to say with the colors that they are, but it's definitely more of like a natural. I'm gonna kind of press it into my skin, let it warm up a little bit. But you see, that is actually really pretty. It's just, it's like your skin, but with a little bit of a shifty shade. Now, if you guys are curious about the rest of the things on my face, I'm trying to go through my foundations and decide like keepers and everything that I have, because I have to like go through this room. So I do have the Hourglass foundation on. I'm like looking for it. I have the Hourglass foundation on. I do have the Wonder Beauty concealer on, and then I do have the I'm probably saying it wrong, so I'm going to call it the Miami palette. I do have the Cafecito bronzer on. I have mixed both of these blushers as well. Of course, we know the highlighters are from Game Beauty, and of course the palette. And like I said, I feel like the formula is really good. It doesn't like disappear, which for me it's a big thing, because typically when I'm doing a colorful look, that's the only thing I know to look for, is am I gonna blend this away? And it stayed put. I feel like I need to put something in the inner corner, but I don't want anything over the top, so I think I'm gonna just go with the Geo highlighter, just a little bit of that, because I feel like a little bit of something is missing. So I'm gonna just add that right in the inner portion. Yeah, I like that. And I think I'll put it in the inner corner too. Now I'm getting a little crazy with it. Okay. Yeah, I like that a little bit better, putting a little something in there. So as far as the highlighters go, they're really pretty, but for me, I like the eyeshadow palette. I feel like this is something where even if it's not like all the time, it's definitely a shadow, like it's definitely a palette that I could see myself reaching for, even if it's just like a color or two. This heel color, I think you can see it's kind of chunky. I think it's gonna be more of like a dab. Yeah, that's exactly how you put that one on. So if you pick this palette up, don't do what I did, because I immediately wanted to swatch like this. You need to pat the product on. That is so pretty. I think I'm gonna put it on my eyeballs. I love this green color. So I swirl my finger in, and you do get a lot that, okay, so I'm gonna put that over top real lightly. Oh yeah, I like that. And just tap to get the payoff. I feel like this changed up the look a lot, and I really like it better with this on here. But yeah, just press it down. It's kind of like if you have my palette with OFRA Cosmetics, it's like the topper. Some people I'll see like try and swatch the Sweet and Sassy topper up here. You don't want to do that. When you apply it, when you put it on your finger, you want to tap it and that's how you get the payoff. So it's just like that, where you want to tap and press it into the lid, and it's a total game changer. Total game changer. I really like that. And man, it stays put. It is on there. It's like it's got its own built-in primer. Holy guacamole. That is my finished look using the Game Beauty product. It was definitely a fun little video, and I feel like putting that, what is it, heel, putting that pressed glitter on was a total game changer on this look. I really like it. It doesn't move, it doesn't budge, it's not getting crunchy or anything. Like I said, I'll have everything linked down below. Thank you to Game Beauty for letting me pick out these products. They had other products as well, other brushes, they had other palettes, other highlighters. Not a huge selection. I feel like maybe they're new, but I do like that, like, extras that they put in there, like with the cards and everything. It's definitely, I think, going to be a brand that you may want to look into. It might be fun for a Christmas gift or something. So as always, I'll have everything linked down below for you guys. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget, check those Amazon links for those shelves down below, and let me know your thoughts down below, because I feel like they would be really cute. But like I said, I've got so much going on that I'm like, do I want to do it just yet? Maybe I should like work on this first and then maybe get them. I don't know. Anyways, friends, that's all for today's video. Make sure to check me out on my other channels, Hotmess Momma Vlogs and Hot Mess in the Kitchen. I'm on TikTok and Instagram at Hotmess Momma 4. Shout out and thank you once again to my YouTube members for helping to support the channel, and thank you to those of you that are tipping the channel by clicking that thanks button. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you want to pick up my lip duo or my eyeshadow palette with OFRA Cosmetics, that's going to be linked and listed down below as well too. So thank you guys bunches and bunches, and until next time, as always, kisses from Kentucky. Mwah! Bye, friends.